What up guys, Alex here, GuitarForce.com. So as you can see today we're going to take a look at part 1 of If Heartaches Were Nickels by Joe Bonamassa, which he played this song live. It's not a studio version. And this was requested and supported by a long-time supporter, Tom, so huge thanks goes out to him for the support. Like I mentioned, this is just a part of the lesson. The full lesson is going to be available at GuitarForce.com. You can find the link in the description box down below to the full lesson. And like I said, this is from the live version, so it's slightly different to the studio version. You know, the chord progression and everything else is pretty much the same, although Joe is changing slightly the chord progression in the middle of the song. After the solo in particular. So tuning for this song is going to be half step down on all the strings, and for the sound I was using the VST plugin Guitar Rig. I'm going to show you the picture of the presets right now. While you are checking it out, I'm going to play you my low E string so you can tune up and play along with this lesson. Also, if you would like to check out the full playthrough of the song, it's going to be available on my other channel. The link is also going to be in the description box down below. And it's also going to be part of the full lesson, is going to be included in the full lesson, as well as the backing track, which is suited for the live performance. Alright, so now let's go for the close-up and start the lesson. Alright, so we're going to break up the song into parts, and we're going to start off with the intro, and it goes like this. Okay, so before we start breaking down the lead guitar, the harmony, the chord progression goes like this. So generally speaking, this is the slow blues in A minor. And for the intro specifically, we have just 4 chords going on here. So we start off with the A minor, half a bar, then we go to D minor or D minor 7. Also half a bar, then for the next bar we have again A minor. And for the turnaround we have E7. Okay, so the first bar, Joe starts playing this figure which goes. So here we start off with the chromatic notes, chromatic run, which is on the A string here, and the first 2 times we played slightly palm muted, the third time we kind of open it up more. So that's the first phrase, and then we go into the second bar, which is the A minor now. So we have, you know, just plain upstroke here on the higher strings, higher part of the chord, like that. Then we have, so here he's using a lot of 6s. So this one going to the D minor. Like that, and then the next lick, so on using the A minor pentatonic, so here we have the last pull off, and then going chromatically again to the E7. So on the B and the D strings. Again 6 here, the interval, going chromatically like that. So one more time, the whole thing, the intro. Alright, so that was the intro part. Now we go into the verse, into the first verse. And again, I'm just going to explain the chord progression here. So we start off with A minor for 1 bar, then go into D minor for 1 bar, back to A minor for 2 bars this time. Then we have D minor for 2 bars. Next part we have so here we have the tonal center here is the A minor, but we are changing the bass note. So we start off with this shape, then we hold the same chord, but we add now the G sharp here, then it's a G, F sharp, and we have F major 7. For 1 bar. Then we have so this build up, which is using kind of power chords. So I'll have D, E, F, G. Each of these is being played for 1 beat, and then we're back to A minor, half a bar, D minor, half a bar, A minor, half a bar, E7, half a bar. So that's the chord progression for the first verse. Now the lead guitar, we're going to break it up into parts. So it starts off with this part. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here. So Joe is playing a lot of this kind of upstrokes part of the chord on the high register, and he's playing it in a staccato way, so meaning just short notes like that. So when we stay in A minor and we have that part, and then so here he's using a minor third interval sliding into the A minor, and then so here grace notes, quick hammer on using this double stop, but hammering onto the G string here, and back to the A. Then we go to the D minor. So he plays just a part of the D minor, and then again with an upstroke, but this time just holding the D minor chord like that. Rest. Then on the again we have so he plays it 2 times. Back to A minor. So that's the next part of the 2 bars of the A minor. So again we have the short note, half of part of the chord. Then we have again, just like in the intro, this part, and then follows the lick exactly the same. And then after the pull off, does this bend, quick 2 bends on the G string, and then pulling off to the 5th fret. Okay, so one more time, the A chord. Alright, then we go into the D minor, and we have the next part. Alright, so here he's just picking, kind of arpeggiating the chord. So playing the first, second, third, fourth string, and then cuts it short with an upstroke of the chord on the higher part of the chord again. Then again we have a double stop, a minor third, but he gets into the D chord, so adding this note here. Again, cutting it off with an upstroke, and that's for the D minor chord for two bars. Then we go into the this part where we stay on A minor and just moving the bass note here. So the picking pattern is very similar. We just go starting on the fourth string and go back up again and then change into the next note. So it's going to be like this. So as you can see, just picking the strings in 8 notes. When we get to F, just playing that note, the F note, adding some vibrato, and then halfway through he adds the full chord. And then we go for this next part, which is the D, E, F, G, where we play so playing first the bass notes, then adding the chord, the power chord, moving through the chord changes. Sorry. So after we play this part, then we go back to A minor. Again, playing the bass note first, then cutting off the chord with an upstroke of the same chord, and then again. So these two double stops, and then to finish off we have so here we are arpeggiating the A minor, cutting off with an upstroke, and then just like in the intro. So. Alright, so that was the first verse. Now I'm going to play the whole thing from the top. All of the parts together goes like this. Alright guys, so that was it for this part. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to continue learning the full lesson, check out the link in the description box down below. Thank you very much for watching the videos. Comment, share, subscribe if you are new to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button next to the subscribe so you can stay updated when the latest videos come out. Also, don't forget to visit GuitarForce.com for more guitar lessons. In the meantime, till next video, I'll see you again. Take it easy, and as always, let the force be with you.